Buckle up, Bond fans. GoldenEye is roaring back to the big screen in stunning 4K, just in time for James Bond Day on October 3rd. This isn't just a movie rerun. It's a thrilling celebration of the iconic spy who has captivated audiences for decades. But here's where it gets exciting. After 30 years, we're diving back into the action-packed world of espionage and high-stakes thrills. If you've ever wondered what makes James Bond timeless, this limited theatrical release is your chance to rediscover it all in crystal clear detail. And this is the part most people miss, how this film kicked off a whole new era for 007. Let's unpack why this homecoming is such a big deal. James Bond Day is fast approaching, and to honor the anniversary of the suave, globe-trotting super spy, the classic film GoldenEye is making a special comeback to cinemas in breathtaking 4K resolution. Released back in 1995, this movie marks a full 3 decades since its debut, turning this year's celebration into a nostalgic reunion for die-hard fans of the legendary action and spy franchise. Imagine settling into a theater seat, popcorn in hand, and reliving the adrenaline-fueled adventures that defined a generation. It's like stepping back into the 90s, but with visuals so sharp they feel brand new. Directed by the talented Martin Campbell, GoldenEye follows Agent 007, played by the charismatic Pierce Brosnan, as he delves into the mystery of a stolen high-tech defense system. The plot thickens when Russian operatives plan to misuse this powerful technology for their own sinister purposes. Brosnan takes center stage as the legendary spy, supported by a stellar ensemble including Sean Bean as the villainous Alec Trevelyan, Isabella Scorupco as the alluring Natalia Simonova, Famke Janssen as the enigmatic Xenia Onatop, Joe Don Baker as the gruff Jack Wade, Judi Dench as the ever-reliable N, and Robbie Coltrane as the quirky Valentin Zukovsky. For beginners just getting into the Bond universe, think of it as a masterclass in spy storytelling. High-octane chases, clever gadgets, and that signature mix of danger and wit that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Drawing from the official description on 007.com, GoldenEye takes its name from Ian Fleming's Jamaican estate where he penned the original Bond novels. This 1995 release was Pierce Brosnan's debut as 007, and it masterfully blends modern, real-world tensions, like the Cold War's lingering shadows, with the classic Bond elements of adventure, humor, and glamour. Picture a worldwide pursuit where Bond tracks down a vanished satellite weapon system, all while navigating exotic locations and outsmarting foes. It's a perfect balance that feels both cutting-edge and nostalgic. Appealing to longtime fans and newcomers alike, Pierce Brosnan's entry into the role is nothing short of spectacular, setting the tone for his tenure as the spy. The film kicks off in 1986, with Bond infiltrating a classified Soviet chemical weapons plant. Instead of the usual parachute or rope descent, he opts for a heart-pounding bungee jump from 640 feet. Shooting a piton gun into the roof and rappelling down with pure 007 flair. This death-defying stunt oozes the confidence and boldness that make Bond unforgettable. It's the kind of scene that reminds us why action heroes like him inspire endless debates about bravery and style. Since these GoldenEye screenings are tied to a special event, availability is limited to select cinemas. To help you plan your outing, here's a handy list of participating territories and theaters where you can catch this 4K gem. UK, Cineworld. Check out their site for details. View, perfect for a group watch. And Odeon, where classics come alive. Poland, Multikino, offering a European twist on the experience. Sweden, Filmstaden, with options for both subtitled and original audio. Mexico, Cinemex, bringing the Bond magic south of the border. U.S., Alamo Drafthouse, known for their immersive movie-going vibe. As you gear up for James Bond Day, how are you thinking of celebrating? Maybe a marathon of Bond films, or perhaps joining the crowds for this re-release? And speaking of bold moves in the Bond world, what do you make of the recent buzz that director Denis Villeneuve is on the hunt for a fresh face to play the next 007? Some fans are thrilled about shaking things up, while others worry it might stray too far from tradition. Then there's the intriguing idea that Bond could be portrayed as a younger man in his late 20s or early 30s for the upcoming Bond 26. Does this refresh the franchise or risk losing the essence of the seasoned spy? These decisions are sparking heated discussions, and it's fascinating to see how the series evolves. But here's where it gets controversial. Is reinventing Bond a necessary evolution, or could it alienate the purists who cherish the classic image? We can't wait to see how it all unfolds. What are your thoughts? Do you agree that a younger Bond could breathe new life into the series? Or do you prefer the more mature, experienced version we've known? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's debate the future of 007. About the author, news editor, columnist, favorite movies, Death to Smoochie, The Big Lebowski, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, The Crow, K-pop Demon Hunters, The Sword and the Stone, Spirited Away, The Fisher King, The Shining, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The Burbs, The Babadook, Summer Wars, The Princess Bride, Mad Max Fury Road, The Game, In the Mouth of Madness, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Monsters, Inc., Amelie, The Crow, Fight Club, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Likes getting lost in waves of sound while cocooned in a pair of serious headphones, comic book characters, film, and television, a delicious tumbler of whiskey, scientifically inclined Canadians, wearing pajamas in public, pancakes, bacon, and long walks on the beach.